I've been thinking a lot about addictions and how just tricky and nefarious they are, and how much everybody is addicted to something right now. Everybody has an addiction, whether it's to food, drugs, alcohol, TV, social media. And last night I was pondering on this, and as I'm like trying to quit caffeine, and a lot of people are like, just give me that one thing. I just need my coffee. I just need that one vice. And I'm like thinking a lot more on that last night, and a vice is nothing more than an excuse for your addiction. Having a vice is being an addict. And people have told me, yeah, I can't stop eating carbs or sugar because then I get a headache or I get withdrawals. And I'm like, you're an addict. That is the sign of being an addict. If you're having withdrawals, if you make excuses, if you can't go a day without it, these are addictive tendencies. And when you're an addict, your addictions have a propensity to change and shift. So I give up alcohol, and now I want coffee all the time. I still want sugar. I mean, I'm eating carnivore right now, which is going okay. But I still want sugar and carbs 3 months in. It's not like this just, you're good to go overnight. This takes time to get past addictions. And to be honest, it's easier to stop drinking alcohol than it is to quit eating sugar or drinking coffee. I think part of the thing with addictions too is habits, routines. So I really enjoy something warm to drink in the morning. I really enjoy the routine of my coffee. So I have replaced it with tea that is non-caffeinated, like milk thistle or chaga or raspberry leaf. I've got a few different kinds here. I've got like a whole box of teas. I'm going to have to bring it out and see what I got that's not caffeinated, and maybe take all the caffeinated stuff, put it in a box, and put it away, because I love chai tea and I wish I could have it, but it's not just the coffee, it's the caffeine. So I like the uppers, and I have to just cut it all off, get it out. It's got to be all or nothing. When you try to break an addiction, you have to be abstinent. There is no once in a while. I thought I could do coffee just on Sundays. That lasted 2 weeks. And the second week I was like back to the daily, and I can't do it at all. It's not, maybe not forever, but right now, while my body is trying to heal and repair itself, I have to get rid of all the things that are addictive to me and that are adversely affecting me. So that is sugar, carbs, alcohol, caffeine, cannabis, all of it. No more. I can have CBD, but I still don't even use that very much. And it's just so incredible to me, like, being in it, but also becoming more consciously aware of it and seeing how other people have endless excuses, and they will do anything to not give up their addictions, nor will they admit that they are an addict. So, like they say in AA, the first step to recovery is admitting you're an alcoholic. So I am an alcoholic. I'm a carbaholic. I'm a sugar addict. I'm a coffee addict. And it's just got to go. That's you got to cold turkey it sometimes and just say, have willpower. Know the reasons why you're getting rid of your addictions. If it's because somebody else told you to do it, well, it's not going to work. Just like if you try to drag somebody else to AA because you think they have a problem, kind of like the courts making people go to AA meetings and all these classes and stuff if they get in trouble, it's not actually going to get them sober. You're never going to get sober or clean off of junk food. And I say clean off of junk food because it's a drug. You use sugar, okay? It's not eating sugar, it's a drug. You're using it. So until you want to get clean and sober, then there's nothing else in the world that's gonna make that happen. You have to make that happen based on your own choice and decision to be clean and sober. You can't look at your family member or your significant other or somebody that you love or your friend and say, you've got a problem. You need to go to meetings. You need to quit this. You need to do that, and force them to do whatever. They're going to have resentment. They're going to have animosity, and they're not going to get clean or sober. People got to hit rock bottom. My health fell apart to the point where I have to eat clean. I have to be clean off of sugar. I have to be abstinent from caffeine, and I have to obviously stay off alcohol. That's just a given for forever. But alcohol is more like, everybody knows it's a drug, right? Everybody knows that nicotine is addictive and a drug, and alcohol and that stuff's not good for you. But when it comes to food and sugar, that gets trickier because everybody is like, it's okay, we're celebrating. Have some cookies, have some cake, have some dessert, have some booze, have some, like when you're like, I don't drink anymore. I have had drinking problems in the past and I'm 10 months sober. People are like, oh, wow, good for you. That's great. But when you tell them, I don't eat carbs, I don't eat sugar, well, why not? Well, it's just a little bit. Oh, well, you can celebrate. You can have just a little bit. Would you tell a heroin addict, it's okay. You can have just a little bit. You can have a hit of heroin once a week. It's fine. No, you don't do that. It's the same thing. It's the same. And to justify your addictions, like, it's just my vice, or it's just once a week, or whatever. These are just excuses to justify your addiction. And once you can admit you're an addict, then you can start to heal. But until that time, you're just going to get worse and worse and worse until something gives. So, I just wanted to acknowledge my own addictions and just make some observations of others that are clearly addicts in denial. Maybe look at your own self in your own life. If you feel the need to justify what you're eating or drinking or using of any form of sort, maybe you need to take a break. One of my best friends is taking a break off Instagram. She feels great. She's doing wonderful. Like, she's like, I feel better. My spirits are lifted. Getting more done in life. And, we really got to look at the things that consume most of our time and the things that we're super unconscious about. Are you conscious of what you're putting in your mouth? Are you aware of what you're really eating? Are you aware of what you're drinking? Or is it just, are you, like, if you have alcohol, are you drinking for fun? Or are you drinking because you are angry or sad or stressed? Is it for emotional reasons, or is it just to have some fun? That's a big deal. That's a big difference. Are you eating for nutrition, or are you eating because you're sad, angry, upset, bored, whatever? You're either snacking and eating for emotional reasons. Snacking is never for nutrition. Or you're eating for nutritional value to sustain your body. It's only one of those two reasons. Are you drinking coffee because it's providing some sort of nutrition to you? Or for it to wake you up? Or for it just out of the sake of habit? Or because it tastes good? You know? What are the reasons behind the things that you do? Those should be considered. And once we can put aside our denial of addictions, only then can we begin to heal. And I hope that this message finds you well. I hope you can beat your own addictions if you so choose. And just know that I get it. I understand if you ever want to reach out and vent or talk about it. I am happy to have a free coaching session with you or do a whole program with you. I really like to help people through their own issues because I have been there. I get it. And I know how hard it can be. And sometimes you just need support and motivation. So best of luck to everybody in their addictions. I wish everybody well. And I know that we can all heal and get past any addictions with the right mindset. You just have to change your mindset sometimes and really know that you can do it. You can do it. You can be sober. You can eat clean. You can be healthy. And you can live a fulfilled life. So be well. Have a wonderful day.